Outcast Goldeneye recap of the season. That fires me up. You've heard me talk about this little dude a lot this year. And that's because we've been catching them on it this year. We got 3 top 10s with it, and we caught over 100 pounds on fork with it. Yes. Outcast tackle, Goldeneye in his face. By far my favorite jig when I'm throwing a jig head minnow. For 3 main reasons. The eye built in. I feel like an eye built into a head like this gets more bites, especially when it comes to smallmouth fishing. Really good bait keeper. It's got the 2, so it's got the lead one and the steel one that comes out from the hook shank there. It's got a really good stout hook, and it comes in a bunch of different sizes, bunch of different hook sizes. When it comes to hook sizes and weight, probably my go-to is like a 1/8. A 1/8 or a quarter with a 2/0 or 3/0 hook, depending on how big the bait is. Obviously bigger baits, I'm gonna throw a little bit bigger of a hook. My favorite color is just the straight lead. It's a little bit more natural than anything else. The straight lead head seems to match up with like 95% of every color we throw when it comes to throwing a minnow. And you know, I throw minnows anywhere from 3 inches all the way to 6, 7 inches. It really all depends on what they're eating, what lake I'm fishing, but as far as sizes, 1/8 all the way up to 3/8. Again, it all depends on how deep they're sitting in the water column, but I try and get away with as light of a head as I can, and that's why my go-to is like a 1/8 with a 2/0 or 3/0 hook. It just seems to get more bites. It makes that bait look a little bit more natural in the water column, but again, there's times where you need to up it to a 3/8 if they're sitting way down. Like Smith Lake this year, I went up to a 3/8 just because they were, you know, 20, 30, 40 feet down in the column. But that's the Outcast Tackle Goldeneye. It's caught me a lot of bass this year, and it's a huge part of why we made the Bassmaster Classic. So again, you've heard me talk about it a lot, but I can't stress on how good this head actually is. Make sure to check them out.